Men start missing you more when they... Have you ever noticed how all of a sudden, a man just starts missing you out of nowhere? At first, he didn't care that you stopped showing up. He thought your silence was just another phase. But slowly, that quiet starts to bother him. He checks his phone expecting your name, but it's not there. He scrolls through your old messages just to feel something familiar. You no longer call, you no longer text, you no longer seek his attention. And that's when your absence becomes louder than your presence ever was. Because men often don't realize what they had until it's gone. They remember your effort, your tone, your energy, and suddenly they start to wonder if someone else gets what they once took for granted. The truth is, they don't miss you because you left. They miss you because you stopped chasing, and the peace you walked into is the same silence that now keeps them up at night. He didn't change. Your silence just became louder than your effort. You stopped explaining yourself, stopped checking if he was okay, stopped trying to fix what he kept breaking, and suddenly the calm he thought he wanted feels heavy, like something's missing. He starts to notice the difference between peace and emptiness, and that's when it hits him. It wasn't attention you gave, it was presence, it was comfort, it was care, things he thought he could find anywhere, but can't. You see, when you go quiet, it's not about revenge, it's about reclaiming your energy, because silence has a way of revealing what words never could. It shows who notices your distance and who never deserved your closeness. So no, he didn't change, you did. And that change is what made him finally realize what it feels like to lose the version of you that once made him feel seen. The moment you stop chasing him is the moment he starts wondering where you went. He won't admit it, but he feels it. The shift, the quiet, the space that used to be filled with your effort, now replaced by peace, and it unsettles him. He starts checking your social media, watching your stories but never reacting, asking mutual friends how you've been, pretending he's just curious, but deep down he's not. He's searching for the version of you that used to make him feel important. You see, when you stop chasing, he starts questioning, was it me? Did she move on? Did I push too far? And that's when reality sets in. He thought you'd always be there, that no matter how distant he got, you'd come running back. But now you're calm, you're quiet, and you're not chasing anymore. And that silence becomes the one thing he can't ignore, because men rarely miss what's gone. They miss what stopped waiting for them. He thought it was temporary. He thought you were just trying to get his attention. So he stayed silent, waiting for your message, certain you'd come back like you always did. Days passed, then weeks, and for the first time, his phone stayed quiet. No good morning, no check-ins, no late-night calls asking if he was home safe. He scrolled through your old chats, rereading the messages he once replied to with one-word answers. He saw how hard you tried, how much you cared, and for a moment, he felt something he hadn't before, regret. He opened your profile, saw you smiling, living, glowing without him. That's when it started to sting. He didn't realize that every time he ignored you, every time he brushed off your effort, you were learning how to live without him. You were healing quietly, rebuilding the parts of yourself he made you doubt. And now, the silence that once made him feel powerful suddenly feels like punishment. He starts testing the waters. A random message, a "Hey, how've you been?" But your replies aren't the same anymore. They're calm, short, polite, no emotion, no energy. He feels it, that shift he never thought would happen. Because the truth is, when you finally stop coming back, that's when it hits him, you weren't bluffing. And in that moment, he realizes something painful. He didn't lose you when you walked away. He lost you slowly, every time he made you feel like staying didn't matter. Now, your absence isn't just silence. It's a mirror, reflecting the emptiness he created all by himself. He's used to the constant flow of your care, your messages, your attention. He assumes it'll always be there, waiting for him when he's ready. He gets comfortable in your effort, knowing that no matter how distant he becomes, you'll reach out, you'll check in, you'll stay. But then one day, the rhythm changes. No good morning text, no reminder to eat, no warm voice asking if he got home safe. At first, he tells himself you're just busy, but as hours turn into days, the silence starts to feel strange. He scrolls through his phone, searching for your name, not to reply, but just to see it. He checks your last scene, sees you've been online, and suddenly it hits him, you're not gone, you've just stopped trying. So remember, it's not about playing games, it's about claiming your peace, It's about showing him that your love, your care, your presence, they're not endless, they're precious, and they deserve to be valued. Men don't start missing you the moment you leave. They start missing you the moment they realize that what they took for granted is no longer theirs to take. Your silence, your boundaries, your absence, they're not emptiness, they're power. And when he finally feels it, it's too late to undo the lesson you've quietly taught. That real love is earned, not assumed, and your worth is never optional. Sometimes the strongest way to be missed is to stop being there. He goes out with friends but finds himself distracted. Every laugh, every face, every conversation reminds him of something you used to say, a way you used to make him feel. He didn't realize how much your presence filled his world until it wasn't there anymore. Meanwhile, you're different. You've pulled your energy back, focused it on yourself, and for the first time, your peace isn't tied to his attention. You glow differently now, not because you found someone new, but because you remembered who you were before you kept giving to someone who didn't give back. That's when he starts to miss you, not because he suddenly learned how to love, but because he feels the emptiness your effort used to fill. The texts he ignored, the affection he brushed off, the comfort he took for granted, now all gone. Men always feel your absence when the care they thought would last forever finally runs dry. Because it's never your silence that hurts them most. It's realizing that your love had an expiration date, and they were the reason it ended. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.